Well, this is the debris that's left behind by this explosion here early this morning, and it happened at one of the busiest times in this fruit and vegetable market, just when trucks have arrived bringing in the produce from areas around the capital to be sold to grocers here in the capital itself. The police reckon that somewhere between 5 and 7 kilos of explosives was used, probably brought in one of these fruit containers. So powerful an explosion was it that it went through this 2-foot thick concrete here, creating the crater that we see behind us. Now, in the hours since it occurred, the forensic investigators have been here, anti-terrorist officers, trying to work out what happened, but also who might have been behind this. And just at the moment over here, we have Pakistan's Interior Minister here coming to see the scene for himself. He's just described it as a dastardly act carried out against really some of the poorest people in this country who were working as traders here. Not really a high-profile business target as such, but nevertheless, it's clear from other business people who've been here, it's unnerving the business community too. And the fact is that attacks, certainly attacks on this scale, have really been very rare indeed in Islamabad, and this is the deadliest in terms of casualties since the attack on the Marriott Hotel in the center of the city back in 2008. There was another gun and suicide bomb attack at a court last month that killed 11 people. This one now comes 1 month later. It also coincides with the peace negotiations that are underway between the government and the Taliban. The Taliban have denied any involvement in this attack here today, saying that attacks of this kind against innocent people are contrary to Islamic laws. Those negotiations due to move to a further round within the next few days, but obviously whether or not it should turn out that, if not the Taliban themselves, somebody associated with them was in some way involved in this, one of the big questions now will be whether this attack here today will have wider repercussions and indeed in some way affect the peace process on which people, of course, had placed hopes for the future of Pakistan.